upon a time, people, growing old meant being surrounded by your children and grandchildren who would care for you until your last breath. But today, too many elders find themselves sitting in empty houses, staring at silent phones, wondering where the love went. The truth is, the world has changed, and if you are not ready for the new reality, old age might shock you. Welcome once again to Overcomers Connect. I'm your host, A.B. Ambek. Today, we are looking into the parent-child equation in old age. Oh yes. So you see, in many African and Asian or traditional cultures, children were the retirement plan of parents. You raised them and they took care of you. End of the story, right? But people, times have changed. Excuse me. Times have changed. With global migration, busy lifestyles, financial pressure, and shifting values have rewritten the rules. Oh yes, people. The younger generation is more individualistic. Oh yes. Many are battling high cost of living, debt, and mental health struggles. Therapy culture and modern psychology has also shifted perspective by encouraging boundaries, even from parents. Okay? So when relationships are strained, now resulting to some parents who sacrifice everything now find themselves in unexpected isolation. Okay? My dear, that dangerous assumption and belief that my children will take care of me because they own me that is a thing of old. Is a thing of old that has become increasingly risky if you still think like that. Okay? Many children today cannot financially or will not emotionally step into that role that you are expecting. No, they will not. So parents, the danger isn't just financial these days, it's also emotional. Parents who depend entirely on their children may face deep disappointment. They will face resentment and even depression in old age. Okay? Let me give you an example so that we understand from what context, we are saying all this. For example, a retired father in Lagos, Nigeria, who sold his business, sold his property, trusting that his children abroad would provide for him. They send what they can. Those children send what they can. But they also have bills here to pay. They have kids. They have mortgages to meet up with. So what's the result of that? The father now feels abandoned, while the children feel guilty. And now the relationship is strained. Okay? Therefore, fellows, this generation of parents must accept that old age care is no longer guaranteed. It must be planned. Oh yes. So if you are still that parent putting your eyes, waiting for your children to come and rescue you from poverty, my dear, you are in for a rude shock, because it is no longer like that. Okay? You must create retirement plan savings for yourself. Okay? Create retirement savings and investment for yourself. Okay? You have to try exploring affordable health care and insurance plan to sustain your old age. You have to try building social networks beyond your children. Build social network beyond your children, which means you have to try to make friends. Friends you can depend on when needed. Thinking about where you want to live in later years is not only important, but also crucial. So you do not wait until crisis hits big time, before making the right move, and then start blaming everyone for not helping you, or even coming to your rescue for something that is your fault. It is time to plan now. Oh yes. Okay? Even preparing for funeral costs and end of life plans is necessary. It is. So avoiding the conversations does not make it go away. Avoiding to talk about death or old age, it does not make the conversation goes away. No. It does not make it go away. Especially in African culture, we are talking about death is almost a taboo. Okay? Fellows, being old age ready is not selfish. It's an act of love saying, I will not leave you in chaos when I am gone. I will not leave you in hardship. I will not put you in debt while I'm no longer here. Talking about old age and death is removing the silent expectations that cause hurt and replacing them with clear plans and independence. Okay? So if you are over 40, start to plan now. People, if you are over 50, this is urgent. The children of today are not the same as the children of yesterday. No, they are not. And that's not necessarily bad. Okay? It is not necessarily bad that they are different. It just means we must live with wisdom, prepare with dignity, and age without regrets.